Hey folks, we're back at it again. We've got a problem with our lawnmower today. We got two flat tires on the front. Figured I'd bring you along on this. I cut grass on Friday around town. Got up Saturday morning and both front tires were flat. I didn't have the time that morning to take care of that. So I'll bring you along today and you can help me do this. So let's get you set up where you can see the front wheel. These are just basically slide-on wheels. This is a plastic dust cap over the bearings. That comes off fairly easy. I haven't had this one off before. I should have brought me a towel. There's a clip in here. You got to push the clip off. Just a C-clip. Gonna have to grab me a towel too, I see. Pull the washer off. Now the wheel comes off. So, I'll take you along. Let me grab my washcloth and my towel. Wipe my hands off a little bit before I touch you guys. I'm sorry I had everything set up. It was one of them things, I was getting things set up and I got motivated. Basically, I got everything put together. I forgot to bring you guys along with me. So, you're here with me now. The other end of the carport, I've got a bucket of water set up, my air lines, all that stuff. So, let's bring you down here. Now, I've got a bucket of soapy water set up here. I'm going to have to put some more air in that, just so we can see some bubbles. And I got a pen to mark it with, or a piece of soap stone to mark the hole with. Unless we go around and find something obvious. Now these don't have tubes in them yet. I do see some cracking and some checking in these. Put a little bit of air in it. No, I don't see anything obvious. So, let's put it in some soapy water. That's what I've got right here. As we're rolling this around in the soapy water, we're looking for any major pile of bubbles. Now this is the tire that went flat the quickest. This one was flat overnight. The other front tire, it takes 3 to 4 days to go flat. So I was hoping we'd be able to find something in this one. I don't see anything. I don't see anything around the bead. I hear it right here. Get that dried off right there. Get that marked right there. Okay. Makes life a little easier for us. Hey! Now, we get out the auger. This actually roughs up the hole a little bit bigger. I've got some plug bond and I've got some small plugs here. We're gonna cut one of these in half just because I don't think I need the whole thing. And I don't have a good solid spot on my table here to cut this. I do enjoy you guys come along with us. One of my, I guess my local town mates, him and his girlfriend are walking down. He's carrying his weed eater. He helps me weed eat out back occasionally. Pretty good guy. He and I don't have any issues. Let's see if I can get this plug in this thing. I'm gonna have to go get my needle nose pliers, it looks like. It pays when you get all your tools together to begin with. I didn't figure I'd need these, but then again, it's plugging a tire, so I should have known I'd need them. Well, I'll come back up there with you. Let me find a little cup so I can dump some water on this to help make finding it a little easier. Now, the best thing for this would probably be to replace the tube, or to replace this and put a tube in it. But when you're on a tight budget, you don't necessarily always have the money to do exactly what you should do. Now, these plugs that I'm using, I carry these in my Jeep wherever I go. Hold on a second. So if you see me out and about on the road and you've got a flat tire, I carry an air compressor, I carry some plugs, I carry this type of stuff with me. So, once you've got a good line up on that hole, shove that. You're going to shove it's like a big file. You want to run it in a couple times. It's not making it smooth. Well, in a way it is making it smooth. It's making it a little easier for the plug to go in. These things still ain't the easiest to put in. Put a little bit of our glue on it if the glue hasn't dried up. Nope, it hasn't dried up yet. Getting close though. Okay, now we're ready to go in with the plug. What we're gonna do is we're gonna, let's see, make sure you're lined up here. Yep. We're gonna pull this out. slide that in. I don't slide mine all the way in because this is a short one. Going to give it a couple twists. And we're going to pull it out. Huh. It came out with it. That's not what we want to happen. Well, hogwash. It happens sometimes. So, when this happens, I just go for the whole plug. Again, there's not usually a necessity to go for the whole plug, but when it doesn't want to cut it as it's pulling it out, I tend to go for the whole plug. That way I know I got plenty of material inside to help hold this. And if this is something that you've never done along the side of the road or in a parking lot someplace, you might want to get a kit, get a spare tire, shove a nail in it, drive a screw in it, and practice. If you got one of them small air compressors, try it before you get out there and you need it. Make sure you've got all the stuff that you need to be able to plug a tire. Make sure you have the stuff to be able to change your tire. When I got my Jeep here, I didn't have a jack, so I couldn't have changed the tire. So I had to go. I had the wrenches and I had all that stuff. I didn't have a jack with my kit, so I went to local Harbor Freight and I bought me a small floor jack, something I can carry in the back of my Jeep. And I've used it a couple times on my own vehicle. It's been a couple times I've used it just here in the driveway so I didn't have to bring out the big one. Okay, now we'll shove that one all the way in. Give it a couple twists. There we go. That got it cut. Now, that's how I plug a tire. You got the extra sticking out. I'm going to go through here in a second. I'll trim that off. And you saw me taking the wheel off. It's going to go back on. Just the exact same way, basically. Just in the opposite direction. We'll slide this on the hub. And put the washer on, put the clip on it. And then basically this side will be done. Changing or patching a flat on these aren't that hard. Now, there is a lot of controversy whether to patch one of these or just to replace it. If you go to your local mail order jungle place, they want, I think it's $50 for each wheel and tire. That's basically this whole combination. So it all depends on what you want, how much you want to spend. You can go to your local hardware store. You can go to all kinds of places like that to get one of these, or buy them in a pair. I like to buy them in a pair myself. So that one's patched. That one's plugged. I've got another one of these. I'm going to check on the other wheel, or on the other side of the lawnmower. If I find something different, I'll turn it back on and I'll show you what's different with it. So I thank you for following, guys. Short video today, but plugging the tires. Works the same way on a vehicle as it does on a lawnmower. We'll talk to you later, folks. We love y'all.